Hey, Larry here with Taylor and the marketing group. Couple of quick things. I got some quotes here from my Bits and Pieces book. On the lighter side, from Noel Coward, he said, "I like long walks, especially when they're taken by people who annoy me." And the second one is one of my favorite comedians, George Carlin. Never underestimate the power of stupid people in a large group. So there's a couple of thoughts for the day, right? Or the week. But first of all, I really want to take and do a recap. I know that first there's an email this week from SOS and Amy introducing Gordon, who is at our at the national show or conference that is replacing Bori and on that position with Wayne. So that was a nice introduction and welcome Gordon. And we know Gordon from his old vendor days, and so he's got a lot of ideas, especially on the print side. So now you got two print guys, and Wayne and Gordon. So teach them promo. But again, I want to recap some of the cool stuff because Emily had an email that had all of our vendors and all the sponsors and all the attendees, and that is very comprehensive email. So I want you to look at all those vendors, and if you're using them or talking to them, thank them. But especially when you get into, we had supporting suppliers. We had Showdown Displays who did all of our displays, or Showdown displays, our displays and signage. So they were our display and signage sponsor, but they also provide all the backdrops, tablecloths, and pillows, and light up displays, and they're really a great partner. Logo Mats, of course, again did our mats and always do a great job. So they were our floor mat sponsor, and then we had Warwick, who was our printing sponsor, and helped us with our books and our different printing needs. So then that was our the main ones, and we had group extra supporting sponsors that did different events and things. So you had Ennis, you had Otto, you had DeBow, Sandmar, Lane 7, CNIJ, Bag Makers, Maple Ridge Farms, S&S, Pocket Folders Fast, Pro Towels, ASI, Duluth Screen Printing, Orbis, Sticker U, Sonoma Promo Fields, Blue Generation, Antigua, Hit, and Lipman. All are great sponsors and supporting sponsors that paid extra to do extra signage and extra events and things. So as you get into the events, which on Sunday we had our Owner's Lounge. And so in the Owner's Lounge, we had Pro Towels who did the shirt. Maple Ridge Farms who did a tasting experience. It always has great food and great things to taste. All of their sea salt caramels are awesome and to die for. Duluth Screen Printing did the owner's hoodie decorate. He was our decorator. S&S provided the hoodie. So then we also had, a professional development session. And then the merch show. The merch show had a lot of other people involved that we mentioned earlier that provided merchandise. And Pocket Folders Fast did the professional headshots. And then we get into the professional development day. We had 6 sessions. We had intro to AI, artificial intelligence, for sales teams. We had 2024 trends. We had transition planning. In the transition planning, we had 75 so far in 2024 or 2023 or 2024 calendar year, retirees that have worked and transitioned their accounts and their business, and we project that it could be 100 by the end of our fiscal year. Selling sustainability, a roadmap for sales professionals, was a great session. Knitting, packaging, merchandising, that's always a good session with Brandon Kennedy and Carrie Tisdall and Heather Roche did a great job helping and sharing on a panel. Back on the sustainability, again, Brianna Mays with St. Regis is a great friend and has always been since we first met her at St. Regis in Canada through Merrick, and got her introduced with Taylor, and we started working on the sustainability. Then we had sales and social media, wrangling strategies for success. So we had Kirby Hassman from Hassman Marketing, and so that was a good session. But the merch show, as I said earlier, we had Bag Makers, Burnside, Simba, Outdoor Cap, CNC National Trends, NT, Denick, UMA, UMA, Terrytown, TechWeld, SOC 101, Maple Ridge Farms, Royal Business Forms, Ennis, Gordon Sinclair, Bella Plus Canvas, Bell Promo, Versatags, and DeBow are all of our participating vendors in the merch show, and it was a great show. Then on Monday we had the welcoming kickoff, which Orbis was a stage sponsor. Professional Headshots, again, was Pocket Folders Fast, was our sponsor. Then we had vendor workshops, where we had a number of vendors participate in 6 rooms. Then, of course, the rodeo and social. CFC Print and Mail did an awesome job as our headline sponsor, and at the rodeo, it was a hit. They had signs everywhere. Thank you, CFC, for sponsoring that and being an integral part of making it happen. Sanmar did the rodeo shirt provider, and the decorator was at DeBow. We had a great time. And then, of course, we went to the biggest cowboy bar around, which is Billy Bob's. But mostly line dancing and booze. Let's say, what the Cowboys thing. So, but we had the vendor workshops were great. We had 6 sessions. OMG, Alpha Broder, Champ Pro, National Trends on NT, Delegate CX, and PDF Print Communications were our 6 partners that did the vendor breakouts. And again, I think at Tuesday activities, we had the American Memorial Walk, which was Otto was our hat provider. Maple Ridge Farms, again, had treats. CNIJ, keepsake medal. It was really a nice keepsake. We had a shirt provider from Lane 7, and DeBow was our decorator. And that was, we raised, I think it was $10,000 for each one. And so we had a good event for Sarah Schmidt, was our memorial walk. And then we had the exhibitor showcase with the Bag Makers was our sponsor there. Texas Live Social, which is the PBR bar. It was an awesome bar. It was a great space. We had the whole upper floor, and thank you ASI for sponsoring that as our headline sponsor and making it an special event for all the ASB sales associates, vendors, and home office people that were there. Fantastic. And then we had the other fundraiser, which was a charity event, the Scottish Rite for Children, which was our local event, and we raised money for. And that too was well attended, well received, and thank you for all your donations for both of our charity events. Sticker U was the one that did our little labels that we put on the floor, and we thanked them for that because that went over really well for the people that did donations. Yeah, and we talked about the Texas Live Social and ASI, what a great job they did with the PBR bar, and it was a great event. So, then we had tabletop topics, we had PeopleSoft sessions, we had home office workshops on Wednesday. The shipping station was sponsored by Ennis. The open house, which was optional at CFC, was sponsored by CFC Print and Mail, and it was sold out. I know people were trying to get in at the end, and they couldn't. It was sold out, and it was done. And so we really, really appreciate that and help. The home office workshops, we had the marketing department, we had vertical departments, we had SOS department, the ACES team, the finance team, and of course American Diversity. ADBS was there as well as with all their salespeople and participated and was also a sponsor for the show that we had together with ASB and ADBS. And again, CSC Print and Mail had an open house for if you were able to go. I'm sure you had a great time. And it was a great show. They have really a great shop for print and mail and a lot of other good products and opportunities that they can produce. And I'm sure they had a nice lunch. But anyways, thank you again for listening to my rambling about the show, but I really appreciate it. Best show ever. Our SLT is the best SLT ever. And the team that put on the show, the marketing team and the product support team, and all the home office people that chipped in and helped. Thank you. We all thank you as a part of the American family. We're all in this together. We're going to make it happen, but everybody's face in the mirror is what makes it happen one day at a time. Peace and love. Have a great week. We'll talk to you soon.